Okay, Helen, now we're going to go through your fitness appraisal.
Okay.
And do that, I will need to take your blood pressure and seeing that I have consent from you to do that, to take these results and everything.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'll explain to you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take your blood pressure, so if I could attach this cuff to your upper arm.
Yep.
And now I attach this here. I attach it reasonably firmly but not too tight. Is that comfortable? You okay with that?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, now I will inflate this, which will cut off the circulation in your heart to your arm, and this will measure both the highest point when your heart is under stress, the systolic, and then it will start to decrease the pressure, letting the air out, and it will measure your heart at rest, your diastolic. Okay, so you're happy to do this?
Yes.
Okay, if you just keep your arm slightly bent on the table and relaxed.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start. Okay, Helen. What we have here is, I'll remove that for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we have got your systolic at 120 and your diastolic at 64.
Awesome.
So what that entails here, I'll just check that over here. If we look at this table here, you are within the normal range for your systolic and your diastolic, which is less than 120 or 120 and less than 80.
Cool.
So you have a normal blood pressure reading. So we have no concerns there. Okay, next we'll move on to doing your weight and your height.
Okay.
Okay, Helen, we'll now do your height and your weight.
Okay.
So I'll put these scales down, and if I could just get you to stand on them when they're ready. Okay, so we have a weight of 71 kilos. And now if I just take these out of the way, and if I get you to stand with your back against the wall here, and I will measure your height. Sorry about that.
Right.
Okay, sure your head's flat. Okay, thank you. And we have a height of 165 centimetres. Now I will use that to calculate your BMI.
Okay.
So your BMI is your weight divided by your height in metres squared. So take that, you get a BMI of about 26. Now if you look at the graph here, the chart, sorry, you can see that being at 26 puts you at what we call pre-obese, or chance of being, starting to be overweight.
Okay.
So you're in that category just there. But as well, I need to advise you that BMI is not always completely accurate. Your body mass index reading here does not take into account the amount of muscle mass in your body. So there's that there to consider.
Okay.
Are you happy with that?
Yes.
Okay. Next, I will take a girth measurement, if that's okay.
Yes, sure.
And for women, the best place to obtain that is just below the rib cage,
Okay.
at the smallest point of the waist I'm looking for. So I will just
Thumbs up.
just arms out to the side for me if you could, just up please. And I will reach round if that's okay here.
Yes.
With this tape measure. And what I will get you to do is take a normal breath in, arms still up please. Just a normal breath in, and then a breath out please. Very good, thank you very much. And there you have a girth measurement of 81 centimetres.
Okay.
And if you look here, what that means here is, according to the World Health Organisation, they've given us some numbers to say that for a male, a waist under 94 centimetres is advisable. Anything over is a risk factor. And for females, anything over a waist girth of 80 centimetres is a risk factor. And you are just over that 80 centimetres, so there is a small risk, and this is usually attributed with cardiovascular disease and other chronic diseases. But we already have attained that you are looking to lose some weight and gain some muscle mass, so we are not too concerned because you are not at the higher end of the risk factor, which when you have greatly increased risk if, say, you were over 88 centimetres for a female. Okay, you happy with that?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, that is your fitness appraisal form completed.
Right, thank you, Ben.
Okay.